Hey guys, I'm Dave from playhurling.com and welcome to March and April's Hurling in North America news. So I did want to explain why I didn't post anything for March. So the reason why I'm combining the 2 months into one video is because I was working on a special project. And this special project actually has to do with the GAA World Games in Waterford and into final in Croke Park this summer. So for the past 5 or 6 months I've been working with Darmstadt GAA in Germany and with Croke Park to put on a Hurling versus Lacrosse match at the World Games. And after a demo match in Los Angeles last November, we've been adjusting and modifying the rules based on what we learned that day. So I've been working on a promo video and a rules video that's going to be released very, very soon.
The rules of Hurling versus Lacrosse explained. Hurling versus Lacrosse, or Hurlacrosse, is a compromise rules game where one hurling team plays against one lacrosse team using their respective sport sticks, i.e. the hurling team uses a hurl and lacrosse team uses a lacrosse stick. In this video you'll learn the rules involved in a compromise rules match, so you can host your own hybrid match in your city.
And it's actually something that I'm hugely excited about, just to see it happening on the global stage. The plans are nearly set in stone, but what we're looking at the moment is a European hurling team versus Team Ireland Lacrosse. Speaking of the World Games, let's jump into the first bit of hurling news. Clubs across North America have been preparing for the World Games coming up this July and August. Clubs have been sharing their preparations on social media, from some players on the Montreal Shamrocks who are representing Canada, to New York GAA who are doing some target practice, and some collegiate players from the NCGAA. In St. Patrick's Day news, clubs went all out celebrating the day. It wouldn't be St. Patrick's Day if hurling wasn't featured in the parade.
How do you feel about your first St. Patrick's Day parade? First time ever been in one. Really, yeah.
And Purdue University flew to Ireland to play against a Clare and a Mayo team. In final St. Patrick's Day news, 3 clubs in Montana continued on their annual St. Patrick's Day match on the 16th and 17th of March, even though it did involve them digging themselves out of 2 feet of snow a couple days before. And in non-hurling related news for St. Patrick's Day, the largest human shamrock was created in New York, so that just happened. In Montana news, the first few episodes of the Hurling in the Shadows of the Rockies podcast were released.
Amáint Fescán na Graga, Hurling in the Shadow of the Rockies. It's really noticeable, that Irish connection with Montana, something I wasn't aware of when I came over. I'd heard of it, but I knew about the mines, but I didn't understand really how strong it was until I got to know people here.
The podcast is done by several players in the Thomas Marr Hurling Club, and you can find it on SoundCloud, on ourhurling.com, and all over social media. A link to this podcast can be found in the description of this video. Make sure to go give it a listen.
Go, Sim, go!
In New York news, if you're looking for any social media advice for your club, I highly recommend this video that Mickey Quigg posted that shares a couple tips that he's learned along the way.
And you're very welcome to the PRO workshop here in New York GA. Going through each of the people, and we're seeing who's liked it so far and who's not. So there I'm clicking invite to people. Alright, at the minute. Sometimes you'll put up a Facebook post and a friend of a friend will see that and they'll like that post but not necessarily like your page.
A link to the full video can be found in the description below. In Tennessee news, the hurling communities in Knoxville, Nashville and Memphis have grown large enough that now they've started their own hurling league. These 3 clubs will be playing each other from April to October, and in October there will be an official Tennessee hurling champion. These 3 clubs have put in so much hard work to grow over the past couple of years, and it's great to see that their hard work is paying off. In Oklahoma news, Tulsa GAC hosted the Hurling in the Heartland tournament on April 6th. And they did an outstanding marathon of promotion for this event. They were on TV several times, they were on the radio, they were featured on podcasts, in newspapers, and they even got the Hornsby mascot, which is for the local baseball team, to try out hurling. I mean, like, they did an incredible job that covered every single media angle that you could think of. So congrats to Tulsa GAC on such a successful tournament.
How much do you know about the sport of hurling?
James Heron is the founder of the new Tulsa Gaelic Athletic Club.
All right, we're the Dropkick Murphys here in Tulsa.
What exactly is hurling?
It's a mixture between field hockey, lacrosse, and rugby.
You're bringing the sport of hurling to Tulsa.
Yeah.
We're hosting a tournament on April 6th at Veterans Park.
The Hurling in the Heartland tournament.
Hurling in the Heartland tournament.
Do this!
And photo of the month for this episode goes to James Heron of Tulsa GAC, who took this panoramic photo right before the Hurling in the Heartland tournament began. And this episode's video of the month goes to Notre Dame GAA, who published this promo video showing what their club is all about. So unfortunately I can't put the audio of this video on YouTube, but just imagine that Shipping Up to Boston is playing in the background while I talk. And this video discusses the growth that Notre Dame have seen over the past year, and they now have 2 fully functioning teams. So anyway, yeah, you can see the full video on the Facebook page. I'll link that and everything else I've mentioned in this episode in the description box below. And for March, we've got 2 clubs of the month. First up, Raleigh Chulainn, who took over the Play Hurling social media accounts for a week in March. During their takeover week, they shared a brief history of their club, and they also continued on the Hurling Near Me journey to Atlanta Camogie. The second club of the month for March goes to the Thomas Mar Hurling Club in Montana, who live streamed their St. Patrick's Day parade and also their St. Patrick's Day match. And April's Club of the Month goes to Atlanta GAA and specifically Atlanta Camogie, who took over the Play Hurling social media accounts in April. During their takeover week, the Insta story behind the scenes of their trainings, they shared incredible videos, and this was a lead up to the Cova Cup in coastal Virginia.
We're predominantly an American team. We've now grown to a team of about 30 registered players.
So we're super excited to go to COVA, the U.S. Coastal Virginia Cup. The girls have been putting in the work and we've been doing fitness since January. So we're ready.
So far, the Travelling Hurl has travelled 5,178 miles across 5 clubs. Raleigh Chulainn passed the Travelling Hurl to Atlanta Camogie at the Cova Cup, and I'm excited to see where it goes next. Well, thank you so much for watching this video. If you're interested in buying hurling equipment, make sure to go to playhurling.com/shop. And if you're a club looking for bulk pricing, I'll put my email address in the description box below. Feel free to reach out to me. And I'll see you guys in the next video.